Oh, hello, Pisces. Hi, and welcome to your reading. I'm Simon, psychic, a medium, and tarot reader, and I'm going to be doing a reading today. Let's see what the spirits want to say to you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do the spirits want to highlight on the journey that Pisces is taking at the moment, please, Spirit? Can you show us? And you have been through a few ups and downs, Pisces, but somehow you sort of managed to come through things. I wouldn't say unscathed, because I know on the inside you've been hurt, but you look at things in such a way that you can almost understand another person's point of view. And so that makes it very difficult for you to hold to your point of view. It's like you do have a tendency to put other people above your own needs, and you just do. You're self-sacrificing a lot of the time. But it's your nature. And you're a dreamer as well, Pisces. You're much more emotional on the inside than people give you credit for. On the outside, you look pretty well quite controlled. And here you are coming in with the 10 of Swords. So there are things that you've been dealing with, and let's say emotional things that connect to people in the past. And now and again, they come back into your memory and make you feel like this. But you know that you're on the other side of this in reality. You're the other side of the swords. You're here where the sun is. You've been tested and tested and tested. Right now you may be hurting. I think there's a good chance it's been through what somebody has said rather than what they've done. But if it's what they've done, it's what they've done then. You may also have, some of you may have a back injury that is a recurring injury that keeps bothering you, and whatever treatments you've sought doesn't seem to have actually solved the matter completely. So that could be a bit of a problem for you now, especially if you're a little bit older, maybe in your 40s or 50s, and you've done a lot of bending and straining in your working life. You may actually be feeling that now in your back area. But as well, I think with what's been going on around us with the virus, I get the impression one or two Pisceans might have fallen ill or been dealing with somebody who was very ill. And so good deal of worry for you. And I think you dealt with it brilliantly. You managed to do pretty much a lot of the care on your own. You've also managed to run things on your own. So, you may also be with a partner who is, who can't go out, who literally cannot leave home, who cannot get about too easily. And so you're having to be the strong one, get things done, get things moving. And you do. In fact, you do a lot of things for a lot of people, Pisces. You really don't mind helping where you can. better times because you're taking control here of your own life. If you've been feeling like a victim, if you've been feeling a bit sorry for yourself, it's allowed. We all do feel sorry for ourselves at some point or other, and we need that to recover, to regain energy in order to move ourselves forwards. And this is what you are doing on your own, Pisces. You may have a family around you. You may have plenty of people that like you around you, but nevertheless, you right now feel alone, that you're coping with the majority of what's going on in your family. You're shouldering the responsibility. You don't mind. You don't mind. You're up for it in the Magician. You're perfectly capable, and you're very determined to push forwards. One or two of you may have a wonky second step in your home, might just make a slight creaking noise, or a bit loose perhaps. I do feel one or two of you Pisceans have been out, and perhaps been out later than you expected, and you come home and then there's that creaking step that gives away that you've just got in. But you are taking yourself to an emotional place where you are handling things, and you're very self-contained at the moment, Pisces. You might be attracted to water as well. We have a boat here. You may be connected to a boat in some way. You may be hoping to go on a cruise, or let's say you may have been hoping to go on a cruise or on a boat, and plans have had to change. Yeah, you may be looking for compensation. You may be looking to be repaid. You forked out, and there you are. You're looking at the money that I think was owed to you in some way. You're holding it and wondering what you should do with it. I also get the sense here of you, some of you single Pisceans, looking at a message. And it's like, what doesn't make any sense to me? What is he or she trying to say? Because they're not saying very much at all. So it's very confusing for you. The Wheel of Fortune steps in, Destiny steps in and takes over. So right now you may find that a few things are out of your hands, that there's a situation that's coming in quickly. There could be some shouting, there could be a lot of heightened feelings, and somebody may have to move very quickly on the situation. But you know what? You're dealing with it. You're taking it all in your stride. Around you, we have somebody who's confused and broken-hearted, and you're reassuring them that their love is there for them. They are going to be meeting somebody who respects them. So it could be that this relationship just breaks quite suddenly, and you wouldn't have thought that the two people involved would split. On the other hand, it feels like they rethink their relationship and might start on a different footing. So do not panic. What are we going to do with the Ten of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords? Why? Why? Because we're coming towards the close of confusion for you. Somehow things are starting to make sense. You may not know the whole truth, but somewhere along the lines things are starting to make sense. Emotions are all over the place, so I feel you're dealing with somebody who's not coping with their emotions well at the moment, and is weighing up through the Two of Pentacles what they're going to do next. I see that they don't want to repeat what they've just been through. Pisces, you could have a young girl around you, a young woman who needs to take steps towards a new path, wanting to go it solo, and needs your encouragement because financially it's not going to be easy, but they can do it. They can do it. So what you say and the advice you give to that young person is going to actually be quite important to shaping the next few months around them. You may be also offering, come home, come back home where you belong, just for a short while, providing them shelter when they need it. Quite unexpected. There's a park as well nearby, it's not far from you, and that park is well used, well visited by you, I feel. You and your family. So let's see, we have a sense here of Mars and force. So we're looking at you dealing with a situation that feels like it's possibly out of control to begin with. You do have at least 2, possibly 3 angry people here who are trying to sort out their differences. It could also have to do with a pregnancy. Maybe it's come at the wrong time, and there could be an argument about that. So somebody needs to be supported emotionally. And you yourself, I feel you're feeling strong suddenly, and your words have force behind them, giving people a bit of a shake-up or putting them in their place, reminding them of the responsibility they hold towards each other and other people. And here we have the earth element, stability coming in. So after this period, or this situation that comes in and it's out of control, it settles down, and then we have stability again. And that's what you help create, Pisces. You're giving somebody stability here. Someone you really, really care about. Someone younger, I think. If you're young yourself, then you may be helping a friend find stability after a period of heated discussions and moments. So yeah, you may find, Pisces, that you're a little bit out of your comfort zone, but not that much really. You're so practical in the way you deal with things. Okay, lastly, we've got emotions are running high. What did I tell you, Pisces? Emotions are running high. And you're there, you're dealing with it. You're helping the people concerned sort things out. You're not going to let your temper get the better of you. You don't do that really, Pisces. no, I don't think you like to get too crazy emotional. It's not comfortable for you. So you're there, you're helping towards the stability. In fact, maybe in some cases you are the stability. And yeah, you are here, emotions are running high, but the Wheel of Destiny is stepping in because this is meant to happen, and you are meant to help whoever it is cross over the bridge that they find themselves on now into a new way of being. So I hope that helps you, Pisces, and thank you again for visiting my my channel, and thank you if you've stayed till the end of the reading, and I look forward to seeing you again in a few days. Bye for now.